Welcome back to my channel, everyone. This is ApMedia. Today I'll be doing a tutorial on how you can create these glass texture effects using Adobe Photoshop. Now these are creative effects you can use to spice up your design, to create this illusion of glass effect and all of that on your design using Adobe Photoshop. Now I'm currently using Adobe Photoshop CC 2021. Okay, so if you have a lesser version like CS6 or CS4 or any lesser version, some of the things I'll be teaching here may not directly affect you. Okay, so make sure you're using Adobe Photoshop 2021 upwards. Okay, with that said, let's get started. I'm going to go to the main design, to the main image rather. So this is the main image. You can open your image, any image that you have, that you want to create the effect on, be it is a real image like what we have here, or you want to do a background manipulation for a layout design. Okay, that can be your choice. Now the first thing I will be doing from here is to duplicate this image. So this is my excuse me, this is my main image, and from my layers panel here I'm going to do Ctrl+J. Okay, so when I do Ctrl+J, I will duplicate the image, and then I'm going to double click on this and let's name it image 1. So we have our image 1 here. Now you can convert it to smart object so that you don't lose quality. I always like to do that so that you don't lose quality. So let's duplicate it again by doing Ctrl+J. Then let's name this. You can double click on this, on image 1 here, to highlight it like this. Then so let's call this image 2. Okay, so we have image 1 and image 2. Now I'm going to click on this image 2 here, and I will let's click on image 1 and turn off the visibility of image 1. So image 1 for now is no longer visible. Now I'm going to click on image 2. I'll come to filter, and then from filter I'll select blur. Okay, blur, I'm going to add Gaussian blur. Now let's drag this down here. So we'll add some Gaussian blur here to make the image a little bit blurry, to the point where we can still see the image. Don't do something like this. Okay, if you take it up like this, you are not seeing the image again. So we are going to add the blur radius to the point where we can still identify what is happening in the image. Okay, so now let's leave it at 12.5, or let's just do 13. Most times I like doing my things in round figures, so let's say 13.0, and we click on OK. Now from here we have added Gaussian blur. We'll go back to filter again, then we'll look for filter, go to filter and then look for filter gallery. Okay, so we select filter gallery. We're going to wait for it to load. Now this is our filter gallery. Okay, so from your filter gallery, you have different options here. Okay, we have different categories here. So we are going to select distort, and under distort we have diffuse glow, we have glass, and then we have ocean ripple. So we are going to select glass. Okay, so we select glass. Now from glass we have an option here. We have a drop down option here. So we are going to select this drop down and we'll click on load texture. Okay, so click on load texture. It's going to take us to our folder. Now we are in a folder here. I've created a number of them, 1, 2, 3 PSD, 1 to 5 and all of that. So I'm going to click on 1, my PSD1. I've created this PSD file already, and I'm going to click on open. So by loading it and clicking on open, we can automatically it's going to activate this line glass effect on it. Okay, can we notice what is here now? So I'm going to, you can now adjust your distortion and these options that we have here. Look at smoothness, if I want it to be sharp, and then the scaling of how I want the glass to appear. Okay, so let's say scaling 183. Like I said earlier, I like round figures, so let's say 185 or 190, but let's use 185. So we can now click on OK. So we now have this. Okay, so we have this. Now I'm going to turn on my image 1. Okay, I'll turn on my image 1 and then I'll select image 2 again and add layer mask. Okay, I'm going to add layer mask, and I can use my brush tool to brush a part of it. So I'm going to have something like this. Okay, so I have something like this. You can see a part of the image is clear, and then the other parts that surrounds it has the glass effect and the glass ripple around it. Okay, so let's do it again. Like I said, I have a number of PSD files that I loaded into this to create the glass effect. So first, let's add Gaussian blur, and click on OK. Let's go to filter gallery. Okay, filter gallery, we have this. You can zoom out, and we are going to load this texture. So this is where the magic happens. Okay, so this is where the magic happens. Now I'm going to leave these texture effects that I've created. This is the second one. Let's apply this second PSD texture inside now, and let's see how it's going to give us. Now we have something like this. We have a creative line, then we can be creative with it, but let's use the first one. Okay, so this is the first texture. Now to access this texture, I'm going to drop a link in the description of this video so you can download this texture effect that I've created, the texture that I loaded on this image to give me this particular result. I'm going to drop it in the description of this video, so you can just check the description of this video and download the texture, and download the PSD file. Okay, so that you can load it into your image to create this particular effect on top of your image. Okay, so I hope you found this helpful. I hope you got an insight from this tutorial. If you have any question for me, kindly drop it in the comment section of this video. And if this is the first time you're coming across my channel, this is ApMedia. Subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell so that anytime I drop a new video, you will get notified. Okay, so this will bring me to the end of this video. Until I come your way again, this is ApMedia. I will see you in the next one.